All right, y'all, coming to you live from our kitchen tonight. Lauren's over here making dinner. We've got steak, broccoli, and what else?
Tots.
Tater tots. That's right, we got tater tots. I want to give you all a little behind the scenes action of what's going on. I've got a 6.5 foot kitchen table in our kitchen. I've got a buddy of mine who reached out to us wanting us to redo a table for him. So we've got this table, we've got 4 chairs for him we're working over. I can't show you the living room right now. Lauren's going to get mad because we've got stuff everywhere in there. So this is the shot that you get. I want to give you a little, like I said, behind the scenes of what it takes during our process here. I've got some supplies over here. I left a little section on the table to kind of show you what we're doing. We are using Minwax. So this is actually a dark walnut. However, on this particular table we're putting espresso on. So I've got my espresso stain here in my little Tupperware, and I'm just using a brush to apply it. So I'm going to apply this to the top of the table. Now what I've done to the top of the table, I've taken 80 grit sandpaper and sanded the entire thing, and then following that I took 220, so a finer grade sandpaper, again over it so you get that real smooth finish. And now what I'm doing tonight, I'm putting that stain on. So I'm just going to do a little bitty section for you. I'm going to finish the rest later. And then what I'm doing, I'm taking a t-shirt, just an old t-shirt, so I can get a smooth finish without all those streaks. I'm just simply taking this t-shirt right over it, smoothing it out, getting those streaks out. The way it looks real nice. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to let this sit, once I have everything, I'm going to let this sit for 24 hours. So we're Monday night right now. Tomorrow, Tuesday night, what I'm going to do after I've let this sit and dry, I'm going to take some polyurethane and I'm going to go over it. However, before I do that, what I'm going to do to make sure we don't have any debris, any dust that's maybe fallen over it overnight, make sure there's nothing over it before I put that poly on. So what I'm actually doing with that, I'm taking mineral spirits, paint thinner, and using another just old t-shirt and applying that, and I'm just going to go over the entire thing. And I don't know the science behind it, but that takes, with this and the t-shirt, it lifts all that dust and debris off. So once I've done that, it dries pretty quick. Then I'm going to take that polyurethane, put a coat on, and then that'll be Tuesday, that'll be tomorrow night. Then Wednesday, after it's dried for 24 hours, I'm going to come back after work, and then I'm going to take some steel wool. So I'm going to take a steel wool. It's grade quadruple zero, so it's the finest that you can get. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go over that poly. It's going to be real nice and smooth. And again, what I'm going to do in this process, I'm going to take this paint thinner, an old t-shirt, and what we call in the business tacking. I'm going to tack that. And again, it doesn't take too long to dry after I've done that, and then I'm going to put another coat on. So that'll be let's see, Wednesday night, and then I'm going to let that dry until Thursday. So Thursday, I'll see how it does. Typically, I put 2 or 3 coats on, depending on how good it goes on. So that's the process. Pretty simple. What I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to finish staining this. I'm going to let this dry. I'm going to move over my chairs, finish those up, do any more touch-ups to, we're using a creamy furniture grade white paint by Sherwin-Williams. We were using a Valspar furniture paint. This is actually a little bit more expensive, actually quite a bit more expensive, but it goes on really nice. We put 2 or 3 coats on, and it looks really good. Maybe I'll send you all some pictures of that maybe later in the week. But that's the process. Thinking about doing this a little more, giving you all behind the scenes techniques of what we're doing and the process behind what we're doing. So if y'all like this, let us know.